sucks and they never tried. Mine's lost even more than I realize. Time's up, keep it moving when she arrives. If you ever heard what I heard,
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy King Eldridge Royal.
They're giving credit where it's due because he don't lack power, venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what I fried must have been a Paris night in my past life. I don't want to ever come down from my soul. This is you and I, my unwilling to alive, trying to get me out of sight. Someone's got to pay, I ain't talking big amounts. Some kind of, probably not there rolling with no. Moving scatty, all erratic and that, they be fragile. Oh, you man, think I'm at me. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming for. That makes two of us, venom. That time today, lap. Same lies, they minds are goldie. Oh, he wouldn't against me so chill. Part of the day in the life you won't see. Part of the day in the life you can't be here. Dinner with, won't leave. Like a word you will listen when my soul speaks. Down I go, so follow me. Actually, don't follow me, nobody bother me. I'm a best honesty, I'm making policies. They want to abolish me. You think I'd abolish me? I don't want to hear no apologies. Or am I in my own head? Can't tell anymore. Psychotic to the when I dig deep, I can never find that I left is a mystery. Rage, nothing but rage. Can't figure out if I'm going insane. Ain't no doubt, but we show no mercy. So think twice if you wanna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Hands in the air, put the money in the bag. All cash, venom.
Today we are joined by Kevin Durant. This is really exciting. Welcome.
What up?
So, what 2K game was the first 2K that you played and who was on the cover?
NBA 2K was the first one, and Iverson was on the cover. So, I've been around since day one. It feels like.
Iverson, yep, that's right. Allen Iverson.
Is there a favorite memory or something that sticks out with 2K in particular and you working with the 2K family?
Well, being on the cover was the best thing. Around that time, me and my friends, but in the summertime, we were having these.
Wow, NBA 2K13,
like,
I remember that.
2K tournament. So now I walk in the house and say, "Yo, I'm on the next."
Came out the year that LeBron James and the Miami Heat won a championship. I think they won it back to back.
But also, it was pretty cool to accomplish. Once you make a cover, that kind of solidifies who you are in the NBA. So I felt like that was the next thing for me. Making a couple All-Star games. And people starting to know who I am as a player now to get on the biggest and best game in the world. I think that was next for me. So it was pretty cool. Something that's gonna last forever.
When you do play NBA 2K, do you always play as yourself, or is it more fun to just try and score against yourself?
Lately, I've been playing with the Nets. I guess I've been trying to figure out how we're gonna play by using the game a bit. But it varies. Sometimes I play against myself. Sometimes I play as my team. But either way, man, it's like I said, it's just so much fun. It's just the game is really nerve-wracking when you lock in because
21.
It's tough to score.
Yep, I know that. You think I don't know nothing about Kevin Durant? And I'm not even a Kevin Durant fan. I'm a LeBron fan. But I know more. I know more about LeBron than I do about KD. So, of course, KD and LeBron battle. So that's how I know.
He's like Stromile Swift. That's what I call him. Long, athletic, and dunk. But I use Dwight Howard dunk packages, Zach LaVine dunk packages, Russell Westbrook. So I feel like I got all of my favorite players wrapped in one.
Who is your starting five?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Rosie, thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at the Lakers. So far, they've got the fourth best record in the conference. And, of course, San Antonio. They're sixth in the conference.
You know, for Los Angeles, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here.
Alan sent it out.
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. And for teams already exceeding expectations, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. So that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. Well, you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
That'll do.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contagious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the 5, rolling the ball.
Yeah, watch out. Can't stop that, DeRozan.
Oh, my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism. And that's one thing AD brings to the party.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
For San Antonio, it's a three-point game. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Here's Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
DeRozan's shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Kept alive. Gasol passes to Davis. Lakers passing it around. And looks like the illegal pick was set up. That's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Bridge finds Johnson. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. LeBron against Johnson. The drive by James. Count it. James has got his second basket.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammates find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll bounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as they score, which opens up everything else.
James with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And James throws it down.
As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. And they double up DeRozan. Johnson in the corner. From downtown, it's hauled in by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Got a piece of it.
Real quick off the floor. Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
And finished off by Walker. He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. That's 7 points for Anthony Davis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot.
Oh,
Yes. When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Walker's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. There's Schroeder, and goaltending is going to
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Murray up on top. That's guarded by Schroeder. Second chance shot. And it's DeRozan missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he gets the bucket. Now DeRozan. 23 points for him in the last game against the Lakers. Pass to Johnson. DeRozan with it. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's DeRozan. Some solid defense from Gasol. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Schroeder. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Against the Spurs in San Antonio. And Gasol sends it back.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Offensive rebound. Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. Murray the pass to DeRozan. Releases from 15. Good on the jump shot. DeRozan's got 8 points.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
To the paint. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Johnson against LeBron. And the layup is good. He's got 8.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Murray against Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. The pass to Aldridge. 8 away. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Davis finds Harrell. Here's Caldwell Pope. And shot on the way. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 10. Passes it to Aldridge. Gay against Davis. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. And the officials have called the illegal scrum right there. And it's been said that history is written by the perfect. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA, in basketball in general. One guy can have more impact, right? tremendously talented guys. Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson. A lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings. Measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Here's Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got 9 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Murray. And stolen by Hero. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Kuzma. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray surveying the D. Dishes it to Aldridge. He can't get that one. Great D that time from him.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Count that one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots.
This Lakers team is playing like this is the NBA Finals.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. There's the dish to Mills.
Imagine this being the conference finals, huh?
Aldridge can't get it to go. Lakers lead by 14. Kuzma can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Spurs. Up top to Rosen, started by Davis. They've sheared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Shots good by Mills.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
Kuzma finds Davis. A 3. They get it again. Hero. Nice work on the boards. Paying off at the basket. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Down low. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Schroeder outside. Kuzma outside. And they double up Davis. Back to Kuzma. And stolen by Murray. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Kicks to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And DeRozan, since he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Over to the wing. Kuzma passes to Davis. Some solid defense from Gay.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Shots good by Mills.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D back in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
In Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for Davis. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Cook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. James, the pass to Cook. Back to James. It's stolen by DeRozan. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. Nobody near Gay. A three-pointer, no good. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Good. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mills passes to Gay. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's the teardrop. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 7.
Nice choice by Mills, a guy who loves the pull-up jumper. The floater is very close to that.
And now here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. That shot missing. James with some nice D. Here is Cook, covered by Mills. Not going to go that time. He passes to DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
They can foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
He's off on the second. The basket's coming early on in the first quarter. Lakers lead by 9. We got more in store for you right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle
biggest area of growth will definitely be on the defensive end.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Trey Lyles out there with DeRozan. That's Mills. Then there's Purdy. And it's Vassell in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second. Lyles passes to Mills. 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
LeBron James on the wing. DeRozan defending. LeBron wishes to Matthews. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 9. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Man, one area I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Man, let's see the stat sheet here on Marc Gasol. How he performed last season. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Nice shot by Purdy.
Got to be on the lookout for Purdy crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
James gets to Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Mills can't hit.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally...
Wow.
That was nice.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And the pass to Mills. Here's Vassell. James covering. Back to Mills. Fires for three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And good that time.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Your son, Cole Gray, was one of the top high school players in America. My services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Oh, did you see that? You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
The Spurs trail by 12. Walker surveying the floor. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Spurs have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the road.
Miles against Morris. Outside, Walker. Will it go? Trains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 7.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball.
9 for 9 for field goal. He has not missed one shot yet. LeBron on the road on his birthday night.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
He already has a double-double, so.
Passes it to Purdy. Outside, Walker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Alden. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point range. Vassell, no good. Lakers leading by 15. Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. He gets that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And that one, good.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Walker the pass to Purdy. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Aldridge. No good there. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for LeBron. Johnson finds Aldridge. Gay with it, picked up by Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge against Davis. Aldridge, good.
Dang, got
Always
jumped
keeping
too
his
early.
head up. Cognizant of the clock, Aldridge barely beats the buzzer.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Schroeder outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma passes to Davis. Knocked loose and stolen by Aldridge. To the middle. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Murray against Schroeder. Caldwell Pope pushes to Davis. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum, these are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that last year right on. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Caldwell Pope's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Pass to Aldridge. Now here's Gay. Outside, Walker. Pass to Murray. Pulls up and post. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Schroeder kicks to Harrell. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. That one, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
The Spurs making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Matthews, he's checked in for the Lakers. Davis finds Kuzma. And finished off by Davis.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80 not letting up. Playing with great pride.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. It's a 16-point game. And there's the pass to Gay. Back to DeRozan. Shoots a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. That's a 2 for Matthews. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Murray with the jam.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
And here snaps it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. And stolen by Harrell. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Davis. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Murray's got 17 now.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
Spurs trail by 18. Murray outside. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Really left alone that time.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Schroeder dishes to Davis. Matthews against Johnson. Passes it to Kuzma. Inside, and stolen by Aldridge. Matthews against Johnson. Big, and finished by Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
44 seconds left to play in the first half. Murray against Schroeder. Murray kicks to Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. Rebound by Harrell. Lakers lead by 16. That's a 2 from Matthews. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And DeRozan throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Davis finds Matthews. Off target from three-point range. Here's Johnson. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, up by 16. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important is that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them on the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the champ, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 22 points. And, of course, every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. He seems too versatile to stop.
Yeah, he's dominant in all aspects of the game. He's great at both ends of the floor.
Well, he's a Hall of Famer. He's basically. But I don't think he cares about his individual accolades.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Harrell, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Here comes with the double team. Murray the pass to DeRozan. And here is Aldridge. Releases from 15. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
And here's James opening up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last play. You look at Mills, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, DeJounte Murray. He shows up in that same conversation.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then to go it alone.
You're right. I don't care what position it is. With percentages like that, get them more shots.
Here's James. Rebound, San Antonio. DeRozan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Murray. That's the Schroeder. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Murray against Schroeder. And here's the fast break. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists now in this one. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-hand shots to fall. 80% since the break. And it's Murray with the jam.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Here's James, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson gets the bucket.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
And they double up James. Caldwell Pope issues to Hero. Johnson against Schroeder. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Gasol. No good on that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 6th rebound on the night. The try by James. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Here's Murray. Outside, Walker. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Spurs trail by 16. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Walker's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Gasol, and Curtis sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Curtis. Wonderful timing right there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season. First in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. Absolute magician with the basketball. Rudy Gage checked in for San Antonio.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Bounce pass Mills. Here's DeRozan. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter. The drive by James, and James throws it down hard.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Passes to DeRozan over Morris, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Mills. DeRozan's got 27 points. And Morris Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Morris. Hits it from three-point range. Morris has got 8 points.
Liking the vision there for Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Hurdle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Lakers lead by 16. Here's James. Morris trying to free himself up. And that one's good. James.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Mills. Here's the floater. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
LeBron is doubled, and Morris throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Morris has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Gay finds Mills. And the basket is good.
This guy is just an automatic jump shooter no matter where you put him on the floor. And that guy is Patty Mills.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed. It's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, and still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis, he's checked in from the song. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Wesley Matthews subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Morris trying to free himself up. Spurs trail by 14. Passed again. Shoots over Kuzma. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and puts it in. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love the razor sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Matthews passes to Caruso. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
But they'll get another chance. Pirtle with the steal.
Damn.
Uncovered. And the Spurs scoring again.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
The 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Anthony Davis third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy. And with Mills, no doubt, his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
GA, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then, he'll drive it. He's been a great sharpshooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out.
And finished off by Davis.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-6 run. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. His eyes way to the free throw line.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Schroeder. He's got 15. Now the pass to Kuzma. Trying to find Davis. He's got it. Mills with the steal. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits the jumper in space. DeRozan's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And stolen by Gabe. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Pearl. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Really nice work. Hurdle's going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And spending with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran. Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Spurs trail by 3. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Mills. That'll double him with Arrow. Out to the wing. Here's Pearl. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. LaMarcus Aldridge is
Can't be serious.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 3.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Davis dishes to James.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Spurs shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Pass to Gay. 1:14 left to play in the third. Back to Murray. Pocket 4. Shoots over Schroeder. Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Aldridge has got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And they double up Davis. Stolen by Gay. And the Spurs pushing it up now. DeRozan leading the charge. And here's Mills from the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LeBron. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. LeBron's got 13 points now in the quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And the basket by DeRozan.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Lakers in the lead. Outside Davis. A 3 ball. Horton Tucker. That's good. Horton Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there. 23 seconds left in the third.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's DeRozan. On deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Murray outside. He against Davis. They get the rebound, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And they double up Davis. James outside. He gets it to Matthews. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Gay can't hit.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Pass to Murray. On the wing, Johnson wants to get it to Gay, and does. Misses in close. Los Angeles leading by 8 to the inside. And Davis throws it down.
That's great offense.
LeBron got a triple-double.
Over and over again, whether it be for himself or for one of his teammates.
Right on his birthday night.
Johnson outside. And Davis sends it back. And here's Matthews. Let's go. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Matthews. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Harold down low. He's against Gay. Davis. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Gasol comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wesley Matthews. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge to report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move. I've got to pull the plug. Good board stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, but there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Murray against Schroeder. Murray, no good. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Schroeder passes to Davis. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside for Murray, clock at 6. That one goes, count it. Lakers leading by 12. James, the pass to Davis. Outside Gasol. Love 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Davis, over Gay, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 32 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And DeJounte is not going back tonight. He is on his own number.
To the paint, here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Spurs trail by 14. Murray outside.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
A nice shot by Gasol.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Murray finds Aldridge. Here's Purtle. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
One made 3 for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Murray outside. The pass to Johnson to the middle. Here's Aldridge.
Wow, Aldridge attacking the rack.
Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Davis has got 14 points here in the second half.
He got 36,
They're beginning to
along with
just
LeBron.
flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection.
That was a very
without
weak pass,
fouling,
but okay.
forcing the miss.
Johnson, good.
After a lackluster first half, he's taking charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 8th assist in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Passes it to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Murray, no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
They get it back. Davis dishes to Gasol. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Long arms, quick hands, a nose for the basketball. Murray makes a difference on the defensive end.
James with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Under passes to LeBron. Caldwell Pope pushes to Davis. Kicks it to James. Over Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Feeds to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
He just pushed particular, and that'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. That's the basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And credit the composure of Davis to let the play develop. He is maturing.
And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time.
3rd foul.
It's his 3rd foul.
Oh, God, I got to
Some
slow down with
changes
these
here for the
fouls.
Spurs. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Burke. That's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And the Lakers also making a change. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Mills looking it over. A rebound by the Lakers. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
That was a great job creating in transition. LeBron, using his speed, puts himself in a position to attack.
Walker against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Walker. Takes a shot at the elbow. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Basket counts.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Lays it up off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
LeBron got 40 points.
Indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact.
15 rebounds, 13 assists.
Spurs trail by 20. On to the pass to Aldridge. Davis against DeRozan. He dishes it to Johnson.
Anthony Davis got a triple-double.
Shot, high post. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Here's James. Schroeder, right side. Trying to get open is Davis. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Davis. Schroeder's got 21 in the game. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to DeRozan. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. In for his 7th break in 14 tries.
As a coach, this is how you like your plays to end. Aldridge with a high percentage look.
James, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
They're in total command.
Davis got 38.
With time starting to run out.
Reason why they
12 rebounds, 11 assists.
A little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Outside Aldridge to the left side wing. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars.
Dang, 4th foul.
Foul out of the game after
Shooter, you foul too much, bro. He got a foul trouble. Well, actually he don't because it's the 4th quarter.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the 1st quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the 2nd, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be the best interest of the team. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Davis, the pass to Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. James, count the basket. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
16 rebounds, 16 assists.
Kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 40 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who's scoring the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we get that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Let's check out those stats. Oh, dang. DeRozan with a triple-double. Wow. Okay. But you still lost, bro. Because both AD and LeBron James got triple-doubles. Here it goes. Boom. Wow. Yeah, that's insane. That's LeBron's birthday. And he gets a triple-double on his birthday. Peace out.